Hey guys, welcome back. I'm in the shop. Our Flory self-propelled harvester is behind me. We got this in here. We're going to start going through it, or we did start going through it for almond harvest. This thing we had serviced as far as fluids and filters in the winter time. Now we're just changing, wearable parts, and checking the bearings and everything. The guys brought it in here yesterday and they got started on the suction fan in there. So there's usually a clip to hold this thing up, but I don't know where it's at. This is the suction fan, which is going to pull all the dirt and debris out of the almonds as they're going up that chain right there. But what we did is we changed out the blades or paddles. These are like a real heavy duty UHMW. We also changed the liner. So this orange stuff, there's a piece there, a piece in the bottom, and then a piece that goes across the top. And then the bolts here, they have that same material built onto the head. Hold on, nothing like potential spam. So yeah, these bolts here are what we changed. They're just what you'd call an elevator bolt. So they got a round head and then the square right there, kind of like a carriage bolt, but Flory actually puts this coating on here to keep the bolts from wearing, which is a really good idea. But here's what it looks like. Here's a worn out one. So you can see it's just a regular old elevator bolt with this cover on it. And honestly, the liners really weren't in that bad a shape. They still look pretty good. The only thing, I don't know if they'd run another season. So rather than have to worry about changing parts during season, we're just going to start fresh. Even the blades, there's some wear here. So I just, like I said, maybe we could have kept running them, but I opted just to change them just because, I don't know, might as well start fresh. We're lucky where we're at. We don't deal with a lot of sandy soil and the stuff we harvest. Sandy stuff is more abrasive, on the chains. I mean, just everything. We're lucky we're pretty clay type, loam type soil, so it's not too bad. And plus, we try not to sweep up too much dirt, and you guys will see that when we get to almond harvest what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is the Flory. It's been in the video way back when. We got to reseal that motor, and then I made up new roller chains for right there, but I'm waiting on a couple idler sprockets. I got that one on there, but I need an idler sprocket. And then all of these rollers right here, we're going to change all those out. I can't remember how many there are, but there's a bunch right here and a bunch right there, and they're all inside of there. The self-propelled harvester is really cool because it doesn't need a tractor to run. You'll see our other harvester soon, our harvesters. They're PTO, so it needs a tractor to run it. The only downside is these things are a little bit harder to work on, just because how they're all a self-contained unit. Where with a PTO harvester, it's basically the same frame essentially, but there's no motor on top. So if you need to get to your pickup belt or part of your intermediate, this would all be open, so it'd be a lot easier to get to. But there are plus sides to this thing too. It picks a little faster. Speed wise out in the field, I think maybe a little bit faster, but the big savings with this thing is on your turns and stuff, and just its maneuverability. With a PTO harvester, a good operator can kind of do it, rolling in and rolling out, without completely stopping. But most of the time with a PTO, you get to the end of the field, you stop, you turn the PTO off, you raise it up, you turn around, and then you put it back down, turn the PTO on, then you get going again. Where this thing, it's all in a motion. You just roll out and roll back in and keep on going. So yeah, for us, it was a big increase in efficiency as far as running. You pay a little bit more for these things, but I think in the long run, you're going to gain that just in your efficiency in the field. But yeah, that's what we're doing to this. The 05 still in here. Had a couple more leaks that George is working on, but I think he's about got it. And then this is a fan out of one of our little sweepers. So we were seeing some wear right here, especially on this one. So we changed those two, and I'm going to take that to a local machine shop and see if maybe we can, you know, repair it. Maybe, you know, add some metal to it, or cut the old ones out and put new ones in. Then we obviously have to get it balanced, but I just don't know what the price break's going to be. I know those were expensive, but you know, anytime you take something somewhere, the labor to repair it's going to be expensive. So I'm going to take those by to our local machine shop and just see what they can do that way for future. And maybe we'll get one of them fixed and have a spare. But I think we need to get at least one more for sure, maybe two. So like I said, we'll see how much it's going to cost to get it fixed. But other than that, we're still out in the field. You know, it's still hay season. Really just begun. So the balers are parked today. They'll be running tomorrow. Swathers have been running like crazy. And the Hariba and the Retriever, they're actually out helping a guy pick up some wheat. So he's got a bunch of bales, and we're just out there kind of helping them run. So that's where the guys are at right now. But it's kind of late in the afternoon, so I will pick this video up in the morning. So we'll see you then. Thanks. Hey guys, well, it's the next morning. I'm on the Retriever, just running, trying to help out, because there's a lot of loads out here we got to pick up. We're helping a buddy of ours try to get a field cleared out. It's gonna be kind of hot today, and this truck doesn't like it when it gets too warm, especially in this situation, because we're hauling the stack pretty far away. So I came out just a little earlier than Cameron, the guy who drives the truck, just to try to squeeze a few more out, you know, before it gets too hot. So he's gonna come out in a couple hours and take over for me, but for the time being, I'm gonna get what I can. But like I said, there's a lot of loads out here, and it's a long haul, so we're gonna see if we can get it done today. You guys can see all those stacks over there, but I'll show you when we get a little bit closer. Yeah, there's a row of stacks here, and then there's another one off in the distance over here. But this is the farthest point in the field, so that's why I'm hauling it out right now. Since I gotta, whoo man, there was a big bump. Since I gotta travel the farthest, it'd probably be better to do it right now when it's a little bit cooler. So anyway, see what we can do. of the retriever and into one of the balers. So yeah, I'm going to be running a baler a little bit for the next couple weeks. One of our guys, he's got mom's not doing too well, so he's had to take off for a little bit. He's actually going to go to Mexico to visit with her, and hope all that works out. So for the time being, I'll run a baler, which is fine with me. I enjoy doing it. I actually enjoy running anything equipment related, because I don't know, it's just nice to sit on something, and that's all you have to worry about for the moment. But, so anyway, yeah, we're this field we're baling is actually I think it's the video before last, the one with the swathers. Yeah, but this is the field we were cutting. So it's been about a week, so now we're in here baling. They raked it yesterday. They're baling it today, and then the harrow bed's also out here hauling them out. Yeah, it's kind of funny. The swathers are running over there, the balers are right here, rakes over there somewhere, and then the harrow bed's all in the same field. So the whole hay crew's all out here right now getting things done. The retriever, Cameron came and took over for me. He's still out hauling, helping those guys out, but he'll head over here later this afternoon and help Robert out. But yeah, we're just making bales, grass bales. All right, well, I'm gonna stick the cameras in a couple different places and get some footage of the balers, so let's do that.